The Nexus 4 is arguably the first Nexus phone sold because of the hardware and not just the openness alone. The Nexus 4 comes packed with some powerful specs. This hardware promises speed, battery life, power gaming, and other things you can expect with a flagship phone. The price point, being as low as it is, also gives you something else to think about, potentially saving thousands per year if going unlocked. That alone is something to think about. The phone flaunts 4.7-inch IPS screen with Gorilla Glass 2. A slim device that is 9.7 millimeters thin and 139 grams light. The body has a glass front and back, 8 megapixel camera on the back, and a 1.8 on the front. Wireless charging and a slim HDMI output port. 8 or 16 gigs, 2 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon S4 Pro CPU. The list goes on and on. The device just seemed nice in your hands. It's made for a person who uses their phone for data and texting and other things that requires the phone to be in your hands. It does not have a curved glass like the Galaxy Nexus had. The screen feels smooth, and gliding your finger is a dream. It feels intuitive, and there are no sharp edges when you get to that edge. Swiping, gliding, gesturing, all feels very nice on this phone. The notification light at the bottom is subtle but dynamic. It's kind of a gentle reminder that you have a message. The Nexus 4 has silky smooth performance, and over my normal benchmarking, which is gaming, web, streaming media, and recording video, I was extremely impressed. Far outperforming my Galaxy Nexus, Note 2, and Nexus 7. Scrolling is silky smooth in all applications. The multitasking is a dream. Able to jump in and out of applications with just a few flicks was something I was not able to do with prior devices. There was always a slight delay. For my Nexus 4 impressions video, I showed how fast the boot time is. From the black screen all the way up into Android running, it only took 22 seconds. Previous phones almost took a minute. I'm running T-Mobile service right now, and I average about 16 hours of battery life of moderate use. This is mid-level for an Android phone. The Motorola phones are still the king of battery life, and I was hoping this phone would actually conquer that. I've had about 4 Android phones, and this one experience is the first time it's met with the hype. The applications pulled down from my Google account without a hitch, and I was up and running within 10 minutes. While applications were installing, I was using my phone without slowdown and did not even notice that there were operations running in the background. For a long-time Android user, I was highly impressed. I showed my phone to an iPhone user who was actually one of my coworkers. He was impressed. For the first time ever, he said this phone is as smooth as my iPhone. For him, an Apple lover, to say that, you know it's a good thing. This phone comes unlocked, period. You can purchase it for $300 or $350 depending on the size. At that price point, you can't beat it. I went from paying $125 with Verizon, now paying only $45 with Straight Talk. I was not able to do this before because I did not want to spend $600 on an unlocked smartphone. Google is doing the customer a great service. And maybe this trickle-down effect can have other carriers do the same thing. Make more affordable plans? Or how about the developers? Will they start making new phones? HTC 2X unlocked? $300? I'd like to see that myself. The back is made of glass, and it breaks like glass. I've seen several posts on Google+, and they've broken their phone, and it makes me cringe. A case is needed, otherwise you have a cracked phone very soon. Buy a case. I think LG was trying to do a good thing by having a nice smooth back. However, if the phone is breaking and not using a case, there is an issue here. And the body alone is a fingerprint magnet. I've had fingerprints all over my phone since I've got it. More so than any other phone that I've had. You need to keep a rag with you at all times. TLDR edition. Buy the phone. If you're out of contract or if you want to get out of your contract, pick up this phone as soon as possible. This is a very good Android phone, a very good phone, period. And also for the plans that are out there, for $45 you can get unlimited everything, or for $60 you can go with T-Mobile and get yourself unlimited 4G. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. My name is Kevin, aka The Tech Ninja. Checking out of here. God bless.